Deep in the heart of the Arizona high desert, hidden beyond miles of unmarked trails and wilderness, lies a forgotten relic of the past, a place where ancient hands shape stone, where echoes of lost civilizations still whisper in the wind. For this adventure, I drove 45 miles into the desert, pushing through raw and untamed beauty of the Southwest before setting out on foot. 3 grueling miles of rocky ascent to reach something truly extraordinary. Along the way, I stumble upon incredible traces of the past, ancient pottery sherds lying in the dust, silent reminders of people who once walked these lands, and scattered across the hillside, mysterious stone circles, rock rings whose purpose have long been debated. And then, at last, standing atop the hill, the ruins came into view. Stacked stone walls, weathered by centuries, still standing strong against time, and the view absolutely breathtaking. A 360-degree panorama of the high desert, untouched and wild. This is more than just a hike. This is a journey into the past, a glimpse into the lives of those who called this harsh yet beautiful landscape home. Let's explore this incredible hilltop together. Can you see the pottery? Well, if you thought this was pottery, you were right. Found a lot of these. This area was definitely used for something. It's a nice flat area. We're maybe halfway to the ruin from the excursion. But this is a beautiful flat top of a hill up here, and pottery. I mean, there's just pottery everywhere. Pottery shards anyways. Okay, so came over by these big giant boulders, rocks, ledges, whatever they are. And it looks like there is a shelter here of sorts. I'm gonna go in and look around, see if there's any pottery or anything. But as I climbed up here, there's a wall that goes down across the front over there and back up to this wall. So I'm gonna spend a few minutes looking around, and if I find something, I'll show you. Now I'm standing in the middle of a ring of rocks. So there's rocks all the way around here, and again all the way around here. Excuse me. And around in front. And then inside here, there are literally hundreds and hundreds of pieces of pottery in here. And wow, that is a piece of obsidian right there. That is a lithic. All right, the trifecta today. Lithics, pottery, and a ruin. Ring of stone here, and then over here another ring, and just on the other side is the ring that I was showing you just a second ago. So, and again, there's pottery inside, small little pieces of lithics around. Yeah, definitely another spot where there might have been a village or a gathering place at least. So catch you if I find something else. Well, this is certainly steeper than what it looked like on Google Earth, but from here I'm going to spin around, give you a view of what's out there. That is really beautiful out there. What a view. I literally walked 10 feet and then I looked up and there it is. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if you can see those stacked rocks up there, but they go all the way across to over there and then head that direction. Yes. Oh boy, that's nice. All right, so that is cool. That is cool. We found it. Okay. southern wall, southern facing wall. I came in from the south. It's a pretty good length wall. It's not very high, but I think a lot of it has fallen in. Okay, so from here it tips around to the west, southwest. You can see here that the wall was 4 or 5 feet wide, and it has a similar construction from here, where it had a wall on the outside, a wall on the inside, and then smaller rocks in the middle stabilizing everything. That's very cool. Lots of rocks, and we're way the heck up. Look at that. Look at the view. Wow. Alright, so still on the west, southwest facing wall. I see a little pottery on the ground. That's excellent. This is interesting here. It almost looks like there might be a little room that was right there, and then you still have this inner wall that goes across, and it looks like it flattens out on top. All right, so some pottery on the ground right there. Be careful not to step on it. Okay, so yeah, this is interesting. This was definitely an alcove or a room, a separate room. And then we have a big wall here. There's a bigger wall out there. I'm gonna go across this inside wall, see if we can, what we can see. Beautiful agave right there. That's nice. That's the first agave I've seen today. Okay, gotta go around this tree. So here again, camera's facing north. We're still in this outer room. Natural ledge, part of the wall. We got stacked rocks that are sort of filling in a low spot in that natural wall. Could be for blocking the wind, could be for defense. So this wall has been extended across the top of that ledge. That's pretty cool. Wow, it's windy. Okay, and there is a room right down there. I can see another room, so that's pretty cool. So maybe we'll visit that, or man, I don't know if we can fly a drone. I'm gonna try it, but this wind is unbelievably picking up, so we might not fly today, but I'll try it. What's the worst that could happen, right? So 2 weeks ago, on that huge ruin, it was right over there. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a mountain over there, kind of tapers off pretty steeply on the left-hand side. That's where we were. I'll put an arrow in the video to show you where we were. So we can look directly across this valley at another ruin. So at this point, drop down below the main ruin to this lower ruin down here, this one room, just to take a quick look. It's obvious that it was a set of walls. One wall came out over to this side. Just a small little ruin. I'm not sure. I don't really see any obvious pot sherds, but yeah, it's got a great view though. Room with a view. Nice. Alright, so here is a bunch of pottery. Give you a second to look and see if you can find them. Wow, there's a lot of it in here. So, 1, 2. Oh, some white on black. 3, 4. A couple pieces I can't reach up there. Oh, there's a big piece up there. There's a big piece here. Yep, there's one there. Yeah, this place is loaded. I just looked over here. There was some sort of look like stacked rocks, but kept looking around and it looks like there might be a ruin over here. Could be wrong. This is definitely rocks that were stacked. Yeah, yep, this is definitely a ruin right here. So there's a wall stacked up here, across here. This actually looks like there might have been a crack that was filled, a crack in the ledge, filled so you could get over here, maybe. Kind of looks like. And then here, yep, this was definitely a ruin, and that's the ruin that we were in a little while ago. So this whole mountain was just covered with little ruins. Ah, very cool. So walking along down on the flat part of the ground, and there are just huge pieces of pottery here. I do not think I've seen any that big. So I'm gonna put my stick out, do some scanning. It is one. There's one. There's a couple. There's one. There's one. I mean, this could theoretically be an entire pot. We're dang close to it. There are huge, huge pieces here. Another 4, 5, 6 pieces here along there. There is a lithic right there. You can see the napping. There's another piece that has the rim on it. This ruin is far more than just stacked rocks on a hilltop. It's a testament to the resilience of those who lived here long ago. A forgotten chapter in history, hidden in the vastness of the high desert, waiting to be remembered. Every step out here tells a story, and every journey leads to a new mystery. There's so much left to uncover, and this adventure is far from over. But for now, it's time to leave this ancient place behind. The desert holds its secrets well. But if you know where to look, history is never too far away. What do you think these rock rings were used for? And who do you think once stood here, looking out over this amazing view? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your theories. And if you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another adventure. Well, thank you for joining my adventure. Goodbye.